What's up? Juno here. And this is not Dipshit of the Week. No, Dipshit of the Week is going to have to be postponed for at least a day because, as you probably noticed by last week, it wasn't as polished and refined as I'm trying to do with videos as of late, just because I'm tired of hearing the mispronunciations and stuff like that that I may do in a video. But then again, this video is not going to be edited at all because I figured out what the problem is. My hard drive that I typically use when I'm editing videos, even if it's just for other things not related to YouTube, has been a very good drive for the past 2 years. But it's also taken a lot of abuse and usage, and I believe it's on its way out because it kept interrupting me while I was trying to edit last week's video, and I adjusted all the settings other than that drive, and it seems like it's about to go. And currently, what I have here on my desk, that was a 1 terabyte drive, and I went out and bought a 2 terabyte drive and a hard drive dock 2-bay that can do a backup of it, do a mirror of it, basically. I'm backing up all the information on it, so if it does in fact bite the dust, I'll have all the information saved, and I won't be like last time when a drive died and I lost everything. So I'm planning ahead this time. And this is a 2 terabyte drive, so I have plenty of room to completely copy both of my external drives and my internal drive of my machine and still have plenty of space left over for other things. But that's enough talk about hard drives. Let's talk about something else that is somewhat related to technology, but was not what I was expecting, and I honestly think it was a huge letdown. And that was Apple's announcement on Tuesday of this past week. Well, I guess yesterday, since this video is going up on Wednesday. The past week, they were teasing something new and somewhat changing or revolutionary was coming to iTunes. And when I heard about this, I thought, oh, what could that be? I know they're going to be releasing the 4.2 software out for iDevices such as the iPad and the iPhone and the later iPod Touches and stuff like that, and I thought that would be great. And what started passing through my mind were one of two things. And it ended up being neither of them, which really pissed me off. The first thing would have been cloud storage. It would have been nice to have a connected online place instead of using your hard drive of your machine to store all your content, such as podcasts and videos and music and stuff like that, off. I'm thinking about getting some sort of cloud storage as well to also back up all my data, which would be cool to have. Then the other thing that I was hoping it could have been was wireless syncing of iDevices, such as being able to sync your iPhone or your iPad or your iPod to your computer over Wi-Fi without needing a cable. So that was one of the other things that I thought could have possibly been announced. But was it either one of those? No, it wasn't. It was something that I could have done without and wouldn't have noticed even if this had happened in the past. And that was, their big announcement was, get this, the Beatles music is now available in the iTunes Store. When I heard that this was the announcement, I was pissed. Because not only is this not revolutionary or changing or anything to the iTunes Store, it's not even that good in my opinion. I don't like the Beatles. I don't find their music to be fantastic or interesting or creative or anything. I just don't. I am not a fan of it. And I may get shit for it, whatever. It's just me though. I just don't like it. I don't mind other bands and other styles of music from that era. I don't like pop music. I just don't. I don't mind classic rock and stuff like that. I love hard rock. I love classic rock. I love just regular alternative stuff. I love underground hip-hop. I love electronic music. Those are the genres that I really like. But I just can't get into pop music from any decade. It's just not my thing. And the Beatles just doesn't appeal to me. And if you are a Beatles fan, I'm willing to bet that this probably doesn't really affect you either, because if you like the Beatles, chances are you have either all the Beatles albums or all the albums of theirs that they like. They haven't made any new music in decades, and they aren't going to be making any new music as the Beatles anymore. So it's not going to change. Aren't half their members dead? I know John Lennon's dead. Is one of their other ones dead? I think there's 2 dead, right? So they're not going to be together as a band the four of them playing ever again. Whatever. Would you, if you are a Beatles fan, now that the Beatles are available on iTunes, would you pay for other songs again that you might already have there? I have a friend who I actually live with who bought a few bits of Beatles songs from iTunes. I was like, why? You already have all these. Why did you buy them again? That makes no sense to me. Why would you pay for something that you've already paid for in the past? Or if you're like me, torrented in the past. I don't buy anything from the iTunes store other than apps for my iPhone. That's the only thing that I will occasionally splurge and spend maybe $1 or $2 on a game or some other small application that does something cool. Other than that, I don't pay for anything. I've never bought a song through iTunes, and I don't plan on it either. It's just not my thing. I don't know. But what do you think? Do you think this is a fantastic thing that now the Beatles are available in iTunes? Or are you like me and just either don't care or are apathetic to it, or hate them, or just don't find their music to be talented or their skills to be talented or anything like that? What do you think? Anyway, do your part. Blaspheme Daily. Dipshit of the Week will be up after this video shortly, so look out for that. And this week, like I said, I already have the subject matter squared away. It should be good. Anyway, there we have it.